Hello there, you're welcome back once again to Zumio. Zumio gives you an exclusive and comprehensive information on women's health, parenting, relationship, and family care. So today, guys, we shall be discussing the tips on turning up the heat for your sex life. It's an interesting topic, and you wouldn't want to miss out. So the big question is this: how important is this sex we're talking about today? Sex is important because it contributes to our general well-being. Yes. It reduces depression. It gives a healthier heart. It even lowers the risk of some cancers. Yes. It lowers the risk of some cancers. It puts you or keeps you in a good mood. It relieves stress. It builds up the pelvic muscles. And as well, it's a painkiller. Yes, it is a painkiller. But that's not all. The real value is the connection and closeness it gives to partners who are involved. You can imagine sharing an intimate part of your body which no one gets the experience except your partner. So isn't that amazing? Isn't that worth clapping for? So, but before the act, what are we supposed to do? Even if you have a scheduled date or scheduled time for sex, one thing is very important: foreplay. I know of people who will just tap their wives here or tap their husbands here. Oh, it's time. That one is not giving joy. It's not supposed to be a rush something. It's not supposed. It's not. It is no rape, and it is not porn. So it's something that's supposed to take some gradual processes. You play with your partner. Touch some areas now. Do these things. Let it look like something an adult is doing. Chat, talk about things, gist, eat together, do some things together first. And then the person gets around, because foreplay is unlocking new levels. So that's number one. Engaging in foreplay first. Anyhow you want to do it. If you're the type that sets a time, at least 15-10 minutes timer, it's okay for that. Get the mood right. Set the mood right first before doing any other thing. That's number one, which is foreplay. And second is trying different things. Most of the time it is just our bedroom at all times. No, change locations, change places. You can use the shower. It is still in that your bedroom, but you've moved from that usual spot to another spot. Don't make it a routine something. Change to other rooms. When the children are asleep, you can move to the kitchen. Maybe one or two things could happen there. So it's not about my bed and my bedroom at all times. No. Change places and make it less routine. You can even make a candle night, romance candle night. They are all involved in spicing up your sex life, changing what it used to be. So that's number two. And the third one is reconnecting with your partner. Yes, when I say reconnecting with your partner, I mean reconnecting with him or her. Stop seeing your partner as Papa somebody. In fact, you're supposed to remembering always what got you attracted to him or her in the first place. Bring back those types you used during your dating days. When the normal isn't working again, try the abnormal to work. You don't need to kill yourself in one thing even when it's not giving you joy, even when it's not giving you happiness, you are still doing it. No, change, try, do something new, try something new. So reconnecting means remembering those things that got you attracted to him, those things you were doing those days, those things that made him love you, those things that made her love you. Yes, start doing it again. Not because you're married, you drop those things. No. They were the things that brought you two together in the first place. So you shouldn't drop those things. Keep on, my dear. So the fourth one is spicing up some things. Yes, you have to spice up some things. change the spaces in your room. Like, change some things in your room. Make this place, make your room look, in fact, give it another look. I know it will sound to you as much money is going to be involved. No, much money is not going to be involved. You just need to do one or two things, just very little things. Okay, you might start by taking off the kids' toys out of your room. Maybe, yes, taking off the kids' toys out of your room, taking off work things out of the room, and then you've given it a new, you've created a new space for that. I mean, when you come into the room will just be so clean, the room will just be so neat, spacious. Just buy little flowers, all those little things. Buy little flowers. It is sold at, is it 100 naira? Yes, I know of one that they sell 100 naira. This one they sprinkle on the floor. So you can get those ones, sprinkle it on the floor, do candle nights. You've curated a new space, a more sexy space. At least when anybody comes in and says, you know, really, this is not the place I used to know again. So it will even give you a new feeling. Yes, it will give you a new feeling. So that's it. Another important thing is communication. It is very, very important. And in fact, when you lose communication with anybody, if it is your friend, if it is anybody, the relationship between both of you has died. Because that is what keeps everything going. So if you fail to communicate with your partner, automatically everything about the both of you is dead. So you don't need to miss communication at any time. Tell him what you like. Let him also tell you what he or she likes too. Ask how we feel about a particular act. Ask how he wants or she wants you to do it the next time. I know some people will be shy of asking these questions, but it doesn't mean anything. It is your partner. If you cannot be so free to ask him or her some questions, then who are you going to ask that questions? So my dear, talking. Communication, it is very, very important. You cannot do without it. You cannot do without it. Not just in relationship, not just in your sexual life, but in every other thing, you cannot do without communication. So it is very, very important. Another important factor is being psychologically ready. Yes. Whether you have it scheduled in your calendar, whether it is not scheduled in your calendar, because you both are living in the same place, because you're going to meet her, because he's going to meet you, my dear, you need to get mentally prepared, bodily prepared. You need to be prepared at all times. Something is going to happen. So when you don't prepare your mind for the particular something that is going to happen, there is no way you're going to make that thing work for you. It's impossible. You're never going to enjoy that thing. But when you prepare your mind, set the mood right for yourself before any foreplay comes in, you know this is what I'm going to do. Prepare your mind to enjoy it. Don't see it as someone coming to kill you. No one is coming to kill you. They are coming to give you pleasure. You are enjoying, she's enjoying. Or she's enjoying, he's enjoying. So you need to be mentally ready and bodily ready. When I say bodily ready, you need to be neat. In fact, that neatness, you know, during dating days, the rate of neatness is always high. So you need to bring back that high rate of neatness during dating days. All those things will make whether the boo or the babe say you more, I don't need to miss this guy, or I don't need to miss this babe. He needs to be with me at all times, or she needs to be with me at all times. So that's another tip. And then the next tip is trying different positions. Yes, try different positions. It's not all about the missionary styles at all times. It must not be about one position at all times. You need to try different positions. You need to try doggy styles. There are so many styles. Educate yourself. Go to the internet. Google those things. Ask questions. Whoever you know that can tell you the truth and will not carry you out to another person, ask questions. Tell yourself what you need to know. So any style that won't give you pain, that won't cause your partner pain, why don't you enjoy yourself with that style? Nothing is worth dying for. This life is just once. If you don't enjoy yourself now, I don't know when you're going to enjoy yourself. So that's it for that. And then, one thing is very important. You need to encourage your partner at all times. You need to, whether he or she does it well, whether he doesn't do it, encourage him. At least a thank you is a word of encouragement. Thank you, but babe, next time I would like you to do it like this. I would like you to do it like this. It's encouragement. You've given him or her the correction she needs to take, or maybe the way you want him or her to do it next time. But you've encouraged him by saying, thank you, I loved what you did, or I love what you did. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It pains me or it pisses me off when I see couples having sexual problems. You just need to do little things and you spice up the heat, or you turn up the heat. So encouragement is very, very important. Learn to encourage your partner at all times. Learn to encourage him. Learn to encourage him, whether he gets it right, whether he gets it wrong. Encourage him and tell him the best way to do it next time. There's no way he wouldn't learn, or there's no way she wouldn't learn. Knowing you did that with a humble spirit. So, be seductive. Yes. During our dating days, we used to be seductive. There are these talks we used to use. There are these things we used to do. There are some clothes we wear. Why did you stop? Did you suddenly need to stop because you're married to him, or because she's married to you? You don't need to stop. Continue your life. It is your life. Fleet like a single person, even though you know you're married. Complement each other. Look into each other's eyes. Those things you were doing then, bring them back. Bring them back. And you see yourself taking it to the next level. You'll be surprised. Is it those little things that didn't even cost me anything? But these are the things that will turn up the heat of your sex life. I'm telling you what I am sure of. I am not telling you what I was told. Another very important thing is using all your senses. Yes, using all your senses. You don't limit it to one place. You use your eye, you use your tongue, you use your ear, you use your eyes. Use every part of your body. Use all your senses, yes. I know it might sound stupid or maybe awkward, but just try and capitalize on these things I am saying now. They are all important. Okay, let's take for instance, she may be horny, and then maybe your wife or your husband is still on his way coming back. And maybe you both have talked on the phone and he or she tells you, I had a hectic day, all I want to do is take my bath, eat my food, and then doze off. But you are horny and you need him or her. What are you supposed to do? That is when using all your senses comes to play. But I'll tell you, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. You know, remember that we are moved by what we see. It is general. No one is exceptional. You are moved by what you see. Then that thing you now see, your brain will now begin to ponder on that thing. Should I or should I not? So one thing you're supposed to do is to appear seductive first. Get yourself a sweet and a sexy night way. That is number one. And that goes to the site. So, number two is getting a well-scented massage oil that appears to smell. No, number two. A well-scented massage oil. We know what it is used for now. Use it and massage whoever that it is that comes back late, feeling he or she is tired, feeling he or she had a hectic day. Use it and massage the person's body. So number three is the test. Just get a light, good food. Maybe you can add wine if you have the money. But remember, I said a light food, not heavy food. A light food that is appealing and also tastes good. We have used the three senses now. We've used the eye, we've used the nose, we've used the tongue. So another one is the ear. Maybe in the background you can put a cool music, just a very cool music. I don't know who you do these things for, and maybe anything that needs to stand up will not stand up. Who is that person? Who is that person? That person must be on it. Just give that person a little touch. When the person is eating, massage the person now. Give her a little touch or give him a little touch. I'm telling you, that thing you want that day or that thing you want at that particular time, there's no way you're not going to get it. You will get it to the full. You will get it. You are the one calling for help or clamoring for help. So these things we need to be doing then. You mustn't practice all of them at the same time. No. Just one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. And you find yourself doing these things well. And you find yourself enjoying your sex life again. And you find yourself turning the heat up. Turning up the heat for your sex life once more. It's not all. It's still remaining. I am loaded today. I came prepared. So we are going to download ourselves with what we need to know. I remember that during our dating days, we used to sext. I mean, when I say sext, I mean S-E-X-T. That is sending sexual text messages. That is what I mean. If you suddenly stopped, I should bring it back. We need it. Everybody wants good thing. No one wants to be treated badly. No one wants to be treated badly. Continue. You're turning up the heat. You are increasing the volume. So continue. I did not say send your nude pictures. Oh, no. Or your naked pictures. No, I didn't say any of these things. But what I am saying is texting him sexually. Hey girl, hey guy, I love the things you did to me the other day. I so enjoyed it. I would want it like this the next time. How would you want me to give it to you next time? This and that. My dear, it's finished. You don't need to type 3 pages of SMS before you can get what you want. No. So continue sexting him or her. Continue giving him sexual text messages. It's worth it. It's worth it. This is your life. It's not another person's life. So if you don't make it the way it should be, maybe another person will come and do it for you. So you need to make it the way it should be. And I remember another thing. This candle night romance is not something that is expensive. The candle comes 6 in 1. It is 6 pieces in one pack. So it has different colors. I don't have it here, but maybe in the next video I'll show you. It has different colors. It has red, it has white, it has yellow, it has blue, it has green, and then mauve. It looks like an egg. It has that egg shape. So it's not expensive. I'm telling you the truth, just with 1,000 naira, you can be able to get the candle and the, is it filler flower that it is being called? The last time I bought the filler flower, I bought it 200 naira. It's 100 pieces in a pack. I bought it 200. And sometimes you can even tell them, okay, take 100 pieces from my own pack, and then yes, it's 100 in a pack. Take 50 pieces from my own pack and give me 50 pieces of another color. They used to do it. So all those things are not something you invest so much in. You know, you don't need to invest on them so much. It is something you just, with 1,000 naira you can achieve them. With 2,000 naira, you've even done the best. So some things are needful. There's some things we are supposed to be doing. It's not all about tapping all the time. Oh yeah, it's time. No, now it doesn't give pleasure. You don't get that pleasure you need. You don't get that satisfaction you need. Sex is not rape. It is not porn. You know, sometimes, and one thing is very important. Remove every porn you have. Remove it. Because after watching these things, you try to practice exactly what they are doing there. When you're doing this, you're causing harm to yourself. They don't give us exactly what is happening in real life. So that ends it. Another important one is getting comic relief. Yes, comic relief is very good. Whether you know how to, what are they called? These people that crack jokes. Whether you know how to do it, whether you don't know how to, just find a little thing. Just find a little thing. Use it to get comic. Use it to get relief. Talk about something. Discuss anything that can amuse you, anything that can make you laugh, anything that can change your mood to happy mood. Discuss it. It is very important. It is very good. It helps. It helps to spice up our sex life. It helps so well. So, cleaning it up, very necessary. You know, there is this high rate of neatness during our dating days, and maybe after marriage or when you have moved into the same house with your partner, these things begins to decline. I don't get it right. I don't understand it. I know sometimes when babies begin to come or when children begins to come, your workload increases. But I don't think that a child should make you not to be neat again. Of course, it's a God's-given gift. So you should care for the child as you're caring for. You know, your husband or your wife is your number one baby. I'm not saying babe. I said your wife or your husband is your number one baby. So you should learn how to take care of that person. And anything that concerns that person, you need to care for that person so well. So learn to clean it up immediately after the act, when you both are not sleeping, or maybe one of the partner is sleeping. Please, you that is awake, you that doesn't need rest, try and clean up everywhere. Let them be neat. Let there be neatness. Neatness, they say, is near to godliness. So cleaning up is very important. It is very crucial in spicing up our sex life. Like neatness gives happiness. Neatness gives joy. If you're not neat, I wonder who will turn back and look at you. Who is that person that loves datingness? Everybody loves a neat girl. Everybody loves a neat guy. In fact, the first thing most of the girls look out for in a guy is their rate of neatness before looking at their pockets. Me too, should I say? I'm in the clique or in the league of those who look at pocket, but I first of all check out your level of neatness, and it is same with every other person. So whether you're a girl, whether you're a boy, whether you're a guy, whether you're a lady, it's the same with all of us. We check the level of neatness first. So why would you appear neat outside and then inside you're not neat? I don't get it. Clean up every part of your body that needs to be cleaned up. Appear neat at all times. And clean up the room after the act. Very important. So that's it for cleaning it up. Discuss every changes that happens in your body with your partner. I know sometimes these things might be like, is it not just this? Maybe within small time or within a short time it will go away or the pain will stop. My dear, it is better you discuss it on time. To avoid your partner tagging it as lack of interest. So try as much as you can to avoid hiding any problem or any changes in your body from him. It might be okay, you have a vulva, you have pain in your vulva, maybe as a result of itchiness you had and you scratch it, or maybe as a result of the tear they give during childbirth. My dear, tell him they give you tear. Tell him you had itchiness and then you scratched. That place is so sensitive, and you cannot tell me that a soft part of the body like that injury cannot occur there. So in that case, you're supposed to discuss it with him. Tell him, I am having pains here, because what pain or what injury in that part of the body causes is pain during entry. When it's trying to penetrate, you begin to feel pain. And maybe you're not the type that feels pain before, and suddenly you begin to feel pain, and you tell me it's proper for you not to discuss it with him or with her. My dear, discuss every change so he doesn't or she doesn't target lack of interest and begins to look elsewhere. Very important, be honest. Yes, be very honest. As challenging as it might be to discuss sexual problems, or to bury the truth, when it will be exhumed, it skyrockets. You may not be able to stand it. So, what will stop you from discussing what it is, whatsoever it is, with your partner? I don't understand. Tell him the truth. Be honest to him, be honest to her. Let him or her know the truth on time. If I do not leave it till the next day, tell him the truth as it happen. Give him the truth immediately it happens. Break the news to him. Let him know. It is like this, it is like that. He or she may either be angry at that point in time, but if he's a reasonable person, the person will understand. You're being truthful. But when he or she understands that he or she has been living with you under the roof of lies for many years, roof of lies and deceit, if you were in that person's shoes, I don't know how you're going to react to it. So, it is very important for us to be honest at all times. Do not keep anything away from anybody. He's your partner, she's as well your partner. So why would you want to keep something from him? Why would you want to bury any truth? That will be damaging your life. That will be damaging your relationship with that person. So very important, be honest. Be honest. Be honest. It pays. Another important factor, another important tip is a good atmosphere. Yes. Gone are the days when we mock love in darkness. When you turn off the lights before making love. No. How do you now see the face of your partner? How would you now read his facial language? How would you now understand whether you're giving to him or her the right way? Whether you're giving it to him or her the best way he or she wants to get it? You need to turn on the lights. You need to get the lights dim. Yes, get it dim. Get all these colored bulbs. They even save energy. You can get the red one, you can get the blue one. Is it? Yes, sky blue one. You can get the sky blue one. You can get the yellow, the green one. They are dim. Or you can, maybe a candle. Get all these colored bulbs, colored candles, and light them up. So please, the issue of turning off the light entirely, I don't know. Personally, I don't think I like it, and it's not really good. So what we need to do is getting a dim light. Getting a dim light, which is all this colored bulb I've talked about. It's not here. I would have shown you guys. It's not here. I would have shown you guys. So it is very, very necessary. It is very, very important. And more so, please try and be shaving. Though it depends on what your partner likes and depends on what you find appealing to yourself. But it's very important. It's very important. Your body neatness is very important. Your inner body neatness is very important. So thank you guys for being with us today. Thank you. I'm so much happy that you're here to listen to us. Thank you. See you some other time. And please, if you have not subscribed, kindly do that. Do not also forget to turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. Thank you.